Yeah, buddy, you're cool. Let's go ahead and drive a convertible in the middle of winter. Alright, sounds like a plan. What it do, you guys? It's BFO Moto, and this is my first ride on my bike since I got my new handlebars put on. Woo! Yeah! And today, in Redmond, Washington, we are looking at a young 0 degrees Celsius, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, for those of you guys who are American. What do you mean by, for those of you guys who are American? You're living in Washington State. You're American, too. Nope, I'm actually Canadian. And one of the perks of living in Washington is that billboard right up there. Higher Leaf. It's a legal recreational marijuana location. Not saying that I smoke. Not saying that I don't. Just saying that it's there. Oh, boy. You guys, this bike felt comfortable when I was, like, sitting on it in the garage. And, you know, I don't really know how to put this. I'm trying to figure out how to word this as carefully as possible. But, this is about as fucking comfortable as it gets. Holy shit. I was right. It felt comfortable in the garage. It's even more comfortable outside, boys and girls. We're going on a little ride with her. Look, Ma, no hands. Or as my mom would say, yeah, no hands, no teeth. Because, you know, you'd fall off and break all your teeth out. So we just had New Year's pass by, and I actually did a New Year's video talking about these bars, and now I'm talking about them again. Man, can you tell what I'm obsessed with right now? Can you also tell that I can't words because I'm tripping up over every fucking syllable? Yeah, that's a thing. That's partially to do with the fact that I have one of these little, like, neck things on that also covers up, like, half the bottom of your face. And, like, anytime that I breathe in, the flap, like, comes in and tries to suffocate me. It's like, no, you don't get to breathe. Fuck you. Because I don't have it up and over my nose. Because my helmet pulls down on it, and that pulls down my nose, and I feel like I'm making an angry face all the time. And fuck angry faces. I just feel like I'm so much more in control of my bike now. Because it has that super low center of gravity that I'm looking for. And I can, like, do that. I can lean the bike how I want. I can get it back upright how I want. With those old bars, I had to, like, throw it into turns. This one I don't. I'm still kind of trying to learn, like, how sensitive it is around turns. So that's going to take me a little while, but damn, it's nice. I definitely feel a lot more steady when I'm in those leans. I got so much shit on this Harley page. Everyone was just like, well, you're not a real man if you don't at least have 16-inch apes and, you know, you're doing fucking pull-ups the entire time you're riding. Do you even fucking lip, bro? And that's kind of the thing, is that opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and most are shitty. You see, you thought I was just going to leave it at the stereotypical one, right? You thought I was just going to leave it at, you know, opinions are like assholes and everyone has one. No. Man, it is cold as fuck. My upper body is fine. My lower body is a little bit chilly right now because I'm only wearing jeans. But that's okay because I have my cool bars and the love that I have for them is keeping me warm inside. We're just about at this one place here. I'm actually going to take a trip on into the parking lot to show you guys what it's like. It's called Chateau Saint Michel. It's a winery here in Washington State in the Woodinville area. It's actually quite pretty. I like it. They used to have, this used to be all covered with trees. You can see where it's all been cut down. Back when I did photography for a living, that was like my go-to photo shoot place. I did many a senior portraits along here because it's such a beautiful location. I actually really, really like it. So all this used to be trees over here. They cut that down over where those train tracks are. I don't know if you can see those or not. I'm gonna come in here and take a picture of my bike. I'm allowed to do that, right? I don't actually have anything lined up for today's video other than just showing off the bars. Is it another motorcycle right up here? Oh, hi brother, how's it going? What's good? I do have something to talk about, you guys, actually, especially with New Year's having just passed and having gone to a couple of parties. Something happened that has been happening for a little while, and I'm assuming that I'm probably not the only person that's ever experienced this. I mentioned in a previous video, a couple of videos back, I guess, I'm a pretty extreme introvert. I don't necessarily like going out with a lot of people. Like, I'd prefer it to just be me, or like me and one or two other people. That's about it. So when it comes to parties, people tend to misread me because, yeah, I'm that wallflower. I'm the guy who's in the corner on his phone. Don't get me wrong, I know what's going on around me. I'm paying attention. I'm listening in on everything. And if I hear anywhere where I can interject, I totally will, but I don't know. But at this party that I went to on New Year's Eve with my girlfriend, I met a lot of different people, and I guess that a lot of the people came back and basically told my girlfriend, like, hey, your boyfriend seems really socially awkward, or hey, your boyfriend seems like an asshole, or hey, you know, this and that. It's not that I actually am that way. Like, yeah, I can be awkward meeting new people until I start to find something that, you know, we click with. Like, if you're into motorcycles, I'm gonna talk your fucking ear off about motorcycles. If you're into cars, I'll do the same thing. Video games, shit like that. as long as there's something that we can share common ground with, I'm in there. Like, we'll have a great conversation. But if there's nothing to talk about, I'm just not going to say anything because I don't want it to be awkward. And something that like extroverts might not understand about us introverts is that like when there's nothing to talk about and we're still talking, we just feel like we're bothering the other person if we don't know them. Like if we don't know how you act, we just feel like we're bothering you. So try to make an effort to show that we're not bothering you, and that might work out a little better. So a lot of my girlfriend's friends took that as I just didn't like them, and that was nowhere near the case. It was just I didn't have anything to talk about at that time. So I'm gonna go over here now, and like I said, I'm sure that I'm not the only one who's experiencing this kind of stuff, but it was something I didn't want to bring up. But hey, it's 2017, you guys, and it's already off to a better start than 2016. What, the beginning of 2016, Harambe died. We had to take our dicks out for him for the next 365 fucking days. Dicks out for Harambe. It's not been 365 yet. Dicks out for Harambe. And then to make it up, 2017 came back and said, listen, we're sorry, brah. Here, we changed the Hollywood sign for you into Hollyweed. I woke up on New Year's Day and I fucking saw that news story and burst out laughing. That's probably like the best joke of all time. I do have something else to talk about. I'm considering moving from Washington down to Arizona. So yeah, any of you guys down in Arizona, let me know what that's like down there. I have a few friends that live there and they seem to be enjoying it. It has nothing to do with hating the Seattle area or anything like that. It all comes down to the fact that I'm 23, about to turn 24, and I'm still living with my fucking dad because I can't afford living out here. Like, I have a motorcycle and a car. I realize I don't really need the motorcycle, but $200 a month isn't really enough for me to, you know, live in my own apartment either. So it's not like the motorcycle is making a big difference. There are a lot of things that I need to consider and make changes to before I move to Arizona, if that happens. Things like relationship stuff I need to figure out, like, is she gonna be coming with me? Will we try a long distance thing? You know, things like that. It's never fun when you have to deal with that kind of stuff. I'm gonna give you guys an example as to what does I mean by I can't afford to live out here right now. So for a studio apartment, for those of you guys who don't know what that means, it's literally like just an apartment with no bedroom. It's just a big space. It's like the baseline of apartments, you know? For a studio apartment in a really crappy part of town, which I really don't want to live in, you're looking at like $1,000 a month. That's a lot of money. Whereas $1,000 a month down in Arizona can get me an entire fucking house. A 2-bedroom, like 3-bath house, you know? And it just makes more financial sense right now for me, especially since like my job I can transfer like almost anywhere that I want to, which is pretty awesome. That's kind of been something that I've been toying around with. So I guess leave your guys' opinions down in the comments section. That more or less does it. I'm almost all done with my ride, and I really enjoy these handlebars. In case you couldn't tell, these are probably about the most comfortable I've ever been on. That dog over there was barking at me and I had to give it its what for, you know? Had to assert my dominance. So I'll catch you all next time for more content. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on MotoAmino as well as Twitter and Instagram, because I keep that shit updated as well. Catch you all later. Have a great one. Bye.